Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, January 2nd, 2024. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Hope everybody had a very happy new year. I want to wish everybody the best, healthy, happy, prosperous new year going forward. Well, the Bears have an opportunity to do something that they've been longing to do, and that is to put the weekly back into balance. Remember, last year, SPY on the first trading day of the year made its low for the year, and on the second to last trading day of the year made its high for the year. Very rare to see that. So Bears trying to get off on a better footing this year. So as we scan out, now again, I was encompassing this as a 5-day balance. Some people might have only called it 4. Regardless, Friday's low is very important because that's the weekly low. So if we take that out, the weekly starts forming a balance. If we take out the previous Friday's low for me, we go from balance to down, and you'll have 5 full days on the water and a couple of others still. Okay? So we'll see if there's any follow-through on this move down. The other thing to realize is we did have a double distribution day on Friday, which right now is firmly holding. And on the flip side, we also have 3 poor highs. One in regular trade now is at our all-time high in ES, and one in our overnight, which is our all-time high. So again, the odds of those holding aren't good, but it doesn't mean they can't hold for a while. NQ also has their all-time high in the overnight. They also are possibly come into balance on the weekly. Now remember, they were only up for 3 weeks. They had come into balance 4 weeks prior. And looking to go down on the daily. And on the righty was down for me already on the daily. And looking to fill a small gap they had here still. Okay? So at least initially, to start 2024, the markets are trying to come back into balance on the intermediate time frame. So again, game plan early. We gapped higher or lower about 42% of the time last year. The majority did not hold, right? In fact, the final stat was we had 41 downside gaps, only 10 held. That's 24.4. We had 64 upside gaps, 16 held. That's 25%. So we had 105 gaps out of 250 trading days. That's a lot for the S&P, right? That's exactly 42%. So again, we'll see how this one works out, right? The gap and go crowd did not fare well last year. So remember, balance rules and gap rules. To me, balance rules are more important. So if I'm using this low of 84.75 as my balance low, that's going to be more important to me than the gap right off the bat. So we'll see how we react at this level come 9:30, okay? Because then you're going to have a twofold confirmation possibly to just look for shorts today by putting the weekly in balance and the daily firmly down, okay? So we'll see if that gap holds. So again, if the gap doesn't hold, but we get the overnight low, I'll still be looking for shorts. But just keep in mind, we talk about this a lot. Friday's lower distribution was pretty large. So if you get acceptance back into it, if you fill the gap, it could get interesting. Right now, look at overnight half back right at value low from Friday. So that's actually a pretty good risk reward short if they were to fill the gap against both those levels. As far as a long, come 9:30, if we're trading right at the balance low, and you want to front run that and the overnight low if it's right here, I don't have a problem with that either. Again, all early plays. And then on the chart, so here's our weekly, 9 weeks with one time framing up in a row. Okay, right now we're looking to possibly take it out and to initially come into a 3-week balance, right? And the reason I say initially is because we're just coming into balance today. It's a weekly. So if we were to really come in, this could encompass maybe a 4-week balance, including this week, if we were to come in pretty good the rest of this week. It all depends. And as far as the daily goes, we're looking to come out of a 5-day balance to the downside. The 20-day moving average closed at 467.45. Good luck trading today. One other thing, I do have to leave at 1:30 today, but there will be an afternoon video. So good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.